allergy season has whooped my stupid butt. Yo, what's good? This is Grind Unwind, episode 48, and today we have DeAndre, Lil Dre, Thebpanya. I don't know why I wrote that like a Spanish, but I didn't want to do Asian because, all right, never mind. Anyways, I'm not going to take too long because Dre's already here. He's ready. We're going to get right into it. Ladies and gentlemen, Lil Dre. What's poppin', family? What is the word?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. I can't complain.
Thank you for having me, man.
I'm glad you're here, man. This is a long time coming. I mean, we've been wanting to do this, so now that we actually got time to do it, who is Savon the GOAT?
Savon the GOAT? That's Lil Bro. That's my little bro.
Shout out to Savon. What's good?
Yes, sir.
So, you know, Dre, life for you, man. Whew. A lot of people don't know it as a whole has been insane. But it's just going up from here. But since we're not going to just focus on the go up, let's go back to the origin of where does the story start for DeAndre Thebpanya?
San Francisco, California.
Yeah. Okay.
What do you want to know?
No,
where?
I'm going to get into it. What I want to know. But yeah, so being from SF, you know, I feel like a lot of people don't actually know that you come from not the nicest neighborhood. It was the Filmore district is like you said what?
I said the mud, man.
You come from that, and
the mud.
Yep, and then you know it's not something that you shy away from either. It has been known that you come from over there, but it's like a lot of people see the glamour and they don't understand that it wasn't always like that. So do you want to like kind of get into early life for yourself? Like what was going on, like when you were young?
I mean, I'm happy I just found something that like I could take with me and like found something I love and not be in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like not everybody growing up in a place like that could like always find something that they love and enjoy and just be passionate about some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm happy I didn't end up being in the streets like a lot of people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because
And I'm happy like where I come from, everybody like embraced me for who I am. You know what I'm saying? Like I was skating in the hood and everybody just respected that. Like when you like in the hood it's crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody fucked with me for doing what I love to do. I would be skating in my backyard and everybody would just be like watching me, you know what I'm saying? Like supporting me. Now every time I go back to the hood, everybody supports me. It's like it's crazy.
It's beautiful. You know, not a lot of people get that, but it was like almost everybody around you recognized, you know, knowing your father, knowing your family, like, yo, your direction is not supposed to be the most positive, but you know, trusting in, you know, doing right by your mom and like doing the right thing, you went a whole nother way. So when you got that skateboard, how did that happen?
You crazy. My dad, he got me my first skateboard and he took me to Potrero Skate Park, and that's where I started learning how to skate. And then the elementary school that I went to, Cesar Chavez, they had like a skate club every single Thursday. So I started going to that every Thursday, and that's where I learned how to actually skate. Wow. And then going to Potrero is where I learned how to skate and like what comes with skating. That's like where I just figured everything out as like my own person.
Yeah. Because the early days of Potrero is like the entire skate industry felt like that's where they went. Everybody that was coming from Thrasher, everything like that. Potrero, Jake was over there. That's where I met Phelper. You know, like when I was skating.
That's where I met Phelps too.
Yep. So it's like where we all met Phelps at Potrero and things like that. It's like that's him with your father. It's like that was a great place to pick up skateboarding for you. You know, you would go over to Chavez and get like the kid environment. Then you could get like a little bit of rougher environment, but people like charging.
It's like it's real rough. You know what I'm saying? It's like everybody from the hood is going to Potrero. That's like that's where I learned how to live my life. You know what I'm saying? And I'm happy that I had like that skate park and I had those people around me to teach me how to live and how to be myself. Like even Phelps, like crazy story, like just even my grandma and my mom going taking me to the skate park, Phelps would be there just like yelling at me, like teaching me, like, don't be doing this, don't be mall grabbing, don't be when I would fall, he'll be like, bro, get the fuck back up. My grandma would be like, who the hell is this white old man like yelling at you? I'm like, don't worry, mom. He's Thrasher. Like, don't worry. Like, yeah,
He
like
valid. He
shit
valid.
like that.
He's the only person that could do that.
Mhm.
Yeah, like when I first met him, my grandmother just dropped me off, and I was like, "Oh wow, you're Jake Phelps," and he was like, "Yup," threw a bushing at my head. I always tell that story, bro. It's like that's how I met him at 15. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, "Yo, it's crazy," but it was like out of love, everything he tried to guide through us. So it's like the early days of Potrero. You know, who's some of the other people that you remember seeing in your early days besides like the locals?
Mm, I feel like I seen just like I don't know all pros just going there at a young age, and Andy Roy.
Okay.
I fuck with Andy Roy. He would always be hooking me up at a young age too. Like every time I needed some shit, I would just pull up on him. He'll give me free wheels, free whatever I needed. Like so, shout out Andy Roy.
That's right.
Shout out Safari, John Perez, Nico, all them, because that's also who taught me like everything I know now. Like all of them, like at that portrayal time is when like FTC Young Bucks and shit
Yep.
had came out,
Yep.
and that's what I looked up to. Like that's what I wanted to be just like them. Like all my homies now, I wanted to be like them, and they took me under their wing and just taught me how to skate, taught me what street skating is, everything.
Yeah. They molded you. They helped mold you. So when you're was there ever like a difficult point for skating? Like was there ever a time you didn't get it, or how did skateboarding come to you? Was it relatively easy? Like easy?
I think so. Not everything.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? I mean, everybody is difficult for everybody,
Yeah.
but I mean, actually, I feel like the whole way skating with them was difficult for me, but it helped out in the long run because they were all older than me. All my homies were way
Yeah.
older than me. They were
Exactly.
adults already, basically. So everything that they skated was big as hell to me. Like I
Yep.
couldn't skate what they skated, but I had to force myself to be able to do what they do.
Yeah.
So I guess that helped me in the long run because now I'm better.
Better than everybody. Better than all of us. By far. It's all good.
Oh,
It's all good. Don't you have to be humble. It's all right. It's fine. Listen. So no, don't do the humble shit. It's fine. I'm not going for it. So but actually skating patrol, I want to ask you because this is what a lot of people really don't know. You skated transition a lot early. You know, like before you went out and did street and stuff like that, you were really like trying to figure out the bowl or skating that step up or skating the big, you know what I'm saying? The big tombstone. Like,
it's funny though, cause like it's a transition park, and I like skating transition, and I had to force myself to learn how to skate it, but I tried to skate street at that park like as much as possible,
the
even
few
though there's
things that
like
were
no
there. Yeah.
nothing that's like really street there. So I would just be skating off the ramps and shit, like doing whatever to make it like street.
Yeah.
So I had to work with what I had.
Did you ever hit the deep end of the pool or the bowl?
I never hit that till this day.
What? Okay. That's
I
all
can
good.
drop into it,
Yeah,
but
of
I can
course.
skate transition, but I can't skate like no like deep in like that.
Yeah.
Like I'm still
Yeah, of course.
that
It's
shit
all good.
scary as hell.
Facts. Now, a few years later into skateboarding, SOMA came about.
Mhm.
Which was now a street focused park under the bridge by Tony Hawk. A little closer to you now versus Potrero. For Potrero is a little further from where
It's
you
mm,
it's like or is it like in the
I sta
middle?
yeah, I started skating Potrero because I lived actually like in Potrero Army Street projects. Like
Oh,
I
okay.
lived there first,
Yeah, you
and
did.
then
Wow.
I moved to Filmore. So then Soma got built right there. So then it was just perfect. I would just be going there every day because it's right there
Yep.
by the
So,
house.
so going to Soma and now this street focused part while you're like hanging out with all these dudes that are already skating and filming over for the FTC projects. Now you're like, okay, here's the place where I can get like them. And you start to take
Mhm.
this park to full advantage. You know what I'm saying? And how did it feel being like, yo, this is really here? Like, what do you remember what it felt like having Soma as a skate park in the city?
I'm not gonna lie, it was lit because I mean everybody was going to it. Like everybody that was going to Petrel started going there too.
Mhm.
Like everybody in the city started going there, and it was just like I don't know, it was like a fun time.
Yeah.
Like I feel like everybody had to take advantage of it. Like it was like a crazy park. That's like if you haven't been there, that's like one of the best skate parks.
Yeah. So,
That video is
but especially for you because it was like, yo, now I remember that was like some of the first Instagram videos we saw was like coming out of some us making those 15-second edits, all of us doing those
Mhm.
type of things, you know what I'm saying? And it was like, yo, like we're actually building a community at this park because this feels like the first park that we actually have handrails at and stairs. Like we didn't have any of those things up here that like at any of our skate parks.
We the only skate parks was Petrel and Balboa. Like that
Yeah.
park was actually like a big change, like
Oh
for
yeah,
the whole city. Like
Balboa,
niggas was getting,
bro.
but I never like would go to Balboa though. Like
Yeah, it was rare, but
I never.
I remember when it was out there though. The few times the homies went, it was like you would try to clip up there, had the double set, all that. Yeah, it was like, whoa, this is it. And then SOMA
That's
came.
like a mission.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yep. It was deep. Yeah, as far as hell, super far. Um,
But I'm not gonna lie though, they do. I'm gonna say this: they do need to hire some people in the city right now to like clean that shit up though, cause kids be going there every day, bro, and that shit gets so dirty, and that should be annoying me.
which park?
Soma,
Yeah, now SOMA's kind of
and
ridden
yeah,
with
the city need to do something about that.
yeah.
They need to.
It's almost kind of like ridden with the entire area. I wish all that would get changed up, switched up, you know. So
Mhm.
there's a lot of work that needs to be done, and hopefully the city does go do something about it. Now
Yeah,
to kind of get into it, you know, you start to pick up traction as you improve. You start getting followers. You start getting this tag name as Lil Dre throughout the city, and now people want to give you stuff. Obviously, you already been hooked up, just being an early patrol kid, getting hand-me-down boards or wheels and stuff like that from deluxe dudes, and just being like a family friend. But now it's like, okay, here's your time to get sponsored and do things like that.
yeah.
Do you remember those days? And do you remember being like, oh, am I ready or not? Like, how did that feel?
It felt great. I mean, this goes back to like Soma and like the edits time, like that was when that shit was like really popping, and that's when I really started realizing like, damn, like I'm actually paving the way for myself.
Yeah.
Cause me and my homie Kevin Perez, shout out Kev, we would just be filming these edits like every week, and like me and him just realized like, damn, these shits are actually going up. Like any edit that I posted like back then, it would just go up. So then we would just be like, all right, we gonna film like 3 of these like every week, and we would
Yeah.
just go out and just film this. And this is when I started realizing like this shit actually working. Like companies are sending me clothes just because they fuck with the edits.
Who was one
Like
of the first people to send you close?
uh Hair on Preston,
Whew.
back in the day.
Wow.
Just a lot of like little brands too, like
Yeah.
just
When they
it
were
wouldn't.
little.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then they like going crazy now, but it would just be little brands like that, and then after that, then the big brands.
Yeah, started kind of stepping in. So with these
Mhm.
edits, what are you saying? What do you mean by like the going up? Like, what are we seeing? Like, what type of numbers are we getting? Hundreds of thousands of likes or views? Because I don't
Like
remember. It was like likes, right? It'll be like
that shit
50,000.
it was like back then, it was just like the numbers and algorithm was like so different. Like I look at my stuff like now, when you post it, it's like different. Like shit doesn't be like going crazy like that. Back then, I'll post a video and it would be getting like 300,000 like views,
Whoa.
like off rip.
Damn. So you're getting
Like I
like,
look at all my old videos, it would be having like numbers like that, and I would be like, damn, like this shit was happening like back then, like that's crazy.
and then people are DMing you after you post the edit, or are they like liking it or commenting on the thing and then you comment back?
Just DMing
Yeah.
or like or however it have. I don't remember back then, but like,
In your youth,
just,
what was the craziest DM that you feel like you received?
mm,
Like when you were like, yo, what the hell?
That
Like,
video you just played of me bombing the hill, like Travis Scott liked it back then.
God damn.
Yeah, that's why I was like, what the.
You was lit.
And I was way back then though.
Yeah, you was lit. So
It was like,
go ahead.
go.
No, go ahead.
You good?
No, go ahead.
Now I was just gonna say that's when I like realized, like I kind of like made it easier for myself to get in the game. That's why I feel like like back then I felt like dudes were like hating on me because you know how like it's hard for skaters to really like come up in the game. I feel like I had it easy for myself because like I made it that way, like through the edits.
Yeah. But
like,
see, this is another thing that people didn't realize. You were,
but that's why I felt like I had to gain my respect. Like 100%. That's why I had to.
But on the outside,
yeah,
in an outside basis though, because truly you had already had the ends. You had the love of Jake. You had the love of Andy, Anti-Hero, Deluxe. Everybody was already backing you as a kid, just like on a whole different energy that people weren't aware of. But then you had like this whole coin when it was going on, like Instagram, not street skater, but you're just hella like a kid. You're like, yo, like I'm not.
Yeah. I really was a kid at that time, just literally making edits for fun. Like, we was really just going skating and making edits. Like I really be making edits too because I like editing. Like I edit all my own videos. Like I really like just editing shit for fun. Like I really enjoy that shit.
Like putting it to the beat and making sure it all was like, because I remember we were texting you and you were like 12, 13. We'd be like, hey, Dre, can you make us a hit? I remember Desmond would be like, I'll do them, bro. I'll be making them. And then I was like, nah, I want Dre to, but you was trying to finish your math homework. You couldn't do it. So I had to learn it myself. I kind of think of like one of my favorite memories just to like share it was your last day of, I think, 7th or 8th grade. You changed a sponsor. You were
I was gonna bring that up. I ain't gonna lie. Hey y'all, Gary fired on me.
Because you changed. We're not gonna say which sponsor you changed, but you changed the sponsor, and I call you, and you're silent because I'm going off for like 4 minutes straight. And
it was like I left this sponsor because I didn't even call the dude that sponsored me. I texted the dude. I was a little ass kid. I texted the dude like, yo, like this other company wants to sponsor me. Like, I think I'm gonna like go on their team. Like they didn't even like fully like want to sponsor me yet. It was like somebody just talking to like saying this company wants to take you on. So I was just like, I'm going on that company. Gary called me after he was calling me in class like, what's wrong with you, nigga?
And, I had did that early on because I just didn't want you to, the popularity that you were getting. I didn't want anybody to try to take advantage of it. Because I had already been in the thing for a couple years. So I was just like, are they promising you stuff? I remember I was like, is it real? Like, are they actually going to, because these bigger companies will tell you all day, hey, we're going to hook you up and never put people fully on. So you being in middle school, I was like, boy, you know what I'm saying? I just remember you were silent for 3 minutes. You were like,
I was just.
You was like, I'm at school,
bro. But you know what's crazy though? Like after that, the same day I went to Betrayal and I seen the dude that like sponsored me and put me on that.
Wow.
I seen him at the that day and I was spooked. Like I was like, bro. And I not expect to see him. Yeah, it was crazy. I didn't even like say nothing. Like he was hot.
Crazy turn of events, but obviously everything ended up working out. So now, these are like the early days of sponsors. Create Damn drops. A lot of traction is going through the city. Nico's doing his thing, and you're like in the middle of this, but it's like you've broken out in a way. Like you're not fully established on really companies or super people saying they're sponsoring you or anything, but you're now Lil Dre, right? Whenever you go out, oh, Lil Dre, you know what I'm saying? Did you start traveling or anything yet? Did you go to a couple contests or anything? I remember you tried. I think you went to a Phoenix Am once.
Yeah,
but
I feel like I started. That's when I started going to like Phoenix Ams and like Damn Ams, and I was going on like little trips. Like when I was on Create, I would be going on like trips with them.
Yeah,
but nothing like crazy.
Nothing too crazy. And how did that feel to now be like, all right, well, I did make a way out. Those couple edits I was making with the little homie at the skate park, like, this is crazy. Like, I'm here in a way.
It feels great.
Yeah.
It's a blessing because not everybody could do what I'm doing,
Yeah.
and I'm just happy that I could do that. You know what I'm saying?
At such an
And
early age
support
too.
my family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now the ball rolls on, right? The companies are now saying he's a part of this. The board sponsor changes. You know, a couple like you're actually being told, hey, we want you to model this. Like, we actually want to do crazier stuff with you. That switch from, ooh, okay, this is actually happening in a real way, from like just like this homie hookup. But you're not pro. You're just chilling. But it's like, oh, I'm getting opportunities that movie stars and things like that are getting. Like, people want me to model now. Was that like weird to kind of come back to the skate park? Was that like a weirder energy now? Because there's people that are like flying down whatever in the streets, and you haven't fully put out your street parts yet. You've had some little clips go here and there. Are you getting treated differently with your success from everything?
I feel like I never really get treated like differently in person because
Okay.
you know niggas just be talking online and
Yeah.
just
Facts.
people be hating, but like when they see me, it's
It's like love.
good. I feel like yeah, but I feel like I do be seeing like people do be hating, but I don't care. Like, how could you hate on something that I'm making bread and doing some shit for my family and myself?
Yeah.
Like, how could you hate on somebody doing something they like to do?
People love to
You know
do
what
it,
I'm
bro.
saying?
That's what people love to
Mhm.
do, though. People love.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Everybody gonna be hating anyway, so I mean,
Yeah.
you hating on me when I'm doing something positive.
Yeah. Like, you didn't get caught up. You didn't run around having kids you ain't own. You ain't did nothing. You just like are
Yeah,
skating.
you could instead of hating, you could be doing the same thing,
Facts. Take your
making
time
some bread.
and do something better. Um,
Mhm.
so, Dre, let's just kind of get into off the typical story stuff. You have a lot of other interests. You know, you
Mhm.
you do like music and art and getting dressed for real. Like, you actually have liked these things. These haven't been like influenced upon you. How
Mhm.
was it to now be able to be like, wow, like, all right, I can really just kind of step out and do other things. Like, I can go make music at an actual studio with an artist I like. I can go
Mhm.
put on pieces that I enjoy. How does that feel? Like,
It's fun. It just feels great doing it because I mean it's stuff that I really love to do. Like you shouldn't be afraid to do stuff you actually like to do and be your own person. I feel like that's like the generation now. They want to be like somebody else so much. They don't want to do what they do. Like I'm actually not doing music or anything I'm doing to be cool. Like this is something like I actually enjoy doing. Like I'm just now starting, or I've been making music for a few years now, but not now. I'm seriously trying to take it like serious because I'm actually falling in love with it. How I did skateboarding, like I actually enjoy making music. Every time I make a song, I just want to keep making another one. Like I'm
yeah,
not like signed to a label or anything. If people like think that I be paying for shit myself with my own hard earned money just cause I enjoy doing it.
yeah,
And I'm happy I'm able to do that for myself and not like depend on anybody else. I'm just doing what I like to do.
and now, what are the influences of like your music? Who really got you to be like, hey, I know that we used to all do the freestyles with the headphones, just like
Mhm.
joking songs back in the day. But like, was there ever an artist or anybody that was like, yo, like, Dre, you actually got like a voice for this or a good sound? Was there anybody like that you ran into that kind of?
Tafari lived across the street from me
Mm-hmm.
in Filmore, and Joffin he had you know Joffin Garvey.
Yeah.
He had a studio in his room, and I made my first song in his room, and I was like, damn, like this shit actually doesn't like sound that bad. Like it actually wasn't bad. So then I was like, damn, I knew I could make music like this whole time. I feel like I always knew I wanted to make music.
Did you always
It's just cause
but like you say, you don't really listen to haters, but did you ever have like that skater rapper feel, like how people be saying, like that little, like how everybody be like, oh, every person that skates wants to rap, you know what I'm saying? Versus where it's like in the Bay Area, we all just do what we want, so we don't end up in trouble.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like I never really thought of that like before.
Okay.
I just felt like I always knew I wanted to do it just because, like, me and all my homies, we used to, at a young age, we used to just sneak into all the concerts. We used to sneak into everywhere we weren't
Bro,
supposed to be.
bro.
Me and Kev would be at every function, like, at 13, 14, just sneaking in the shit, like, just cause. And people would be like, that's how me and Kev kind of got known in the Bay, cause, like, we would just be little ass kids, and they would be like, "Who the fuck are you? Why are y'all here right now?" Like, we would just be doing shit like that. They would just be letting us in the free concerts just because we would just be standing behind the backstage door, like trying to finesse in, and they were like realizing we trying to finesse, and they would just be letting us in. Like, I swear, like, we were on stage with Post Malone before he was famous.
Wait, what, bro?
I swear to God, like, dead ass. Like, we would just be at the Regency, the Warfield, like going to all these shows, like, just turn, like.
Y'all would just hear about it. Like, would it be artists y'all like, or y'all just hear about it and be like, hey, I'm about to go in there?
I mean, it would be artists that we liked, and then we would just try to like finesse, and it would work. Like, it would end up working every time.
So
Like,
this is Post Malone during, oh my God, this is Post Malone during like the White Iverson days, because this got to be a long time ago. So this early on, y'all was waiting backstage.
This is when he had the braids. So.
Yeah, this is White Iverson. This before, and y'all, and then the people didn't even let y'all sneak in there. It was just like, hey, yo, come on in, bro. Forget it. Like, y'all been out here trying to hustle the show the whole time. Wow. How many times were you successful at that? Can you even count?
I can't count. We've been to hell of shows there, bro. We done stuck in the hell of shows.
Give me 5 shows that you've been to, you and Kevin, that you stuck into. We 4 more because you already gave us Post Malone.
Post Malone. It was a Ferg one. ASAP Ferg.
He's a real tier artist.
Travis Scott one. Who else?
Is this before or after he liked the post though, Travis? Like,
Larry June.
Did he recognize you when you got in?
No.
Okay, so it's before. Okay, wow.
Yeah, before.
Larry Jones, that's 3, and then another one. What other show you stuck into?
I feel like just Bay Area artists too, like P-Lo and Larry June, shit like that.
No security ever caught y'all? You undefeated?
No, but it wasn't like the security were letting us in. They would just like let us in. Like, I don't know if I don't know.
Wait, bro.
They just fucked with us.
Wait, so you didn't have to sneak in? Y'all was just adorable and small. They was just like, hey yo.
Like, type shit, and then like the ladies would start like remembering us, like then they would just like
yo, what the hell? They'll never let me in at none of them shows, man. I've done that. I've stood in the back one time and thought I could get in. Never let me in. Not one time. Not once.
You gotta be confident.
I am, I'm confident as hell. You know me, I be playing this sleek. I be with the finesse. I know I do everything. They was just like,
you need a stand-up. You need a stand-up show, twin.
Me?
I'm trying to see it.
I'm good, bro. I'm fully good. I have people pointing and laughing at me, bro. I can't do it. I'm just like, my thing. I'm crazy. There's a difference. I'm not here to try to make y'all chuckle. I'm just here to be alive. So you kind of go on from there. You're experiencing these shows. These are early artists, monumental days. And then you meet some of your favorite people. Like, we seen that photo with CARTI, Iggy. Like, they were together a long time ago. And, I know that.
Bro, the edits literally made it like that for me.
Yeah. So CARTI was like, yo, like, yeah, CARTI's like, yo, you using my music.
That picture right there that you put up was the first time I ever met CARTI.
Yeah.
And it was on my birthday. I was at a Zoomies 100K event, and I was taking pictures. He was performing as like a special guest. And I was trying to, I was going in, where the photographers take pictures, like right next to the stage?
Yep.
I was taking a picture of him under there, and then his chain fell off. Then he grabbed his chain on the floor, and he looked at me, and he was like, what the fuck, Lil Dre? Like, literally, while he was performing on stage. And then he grabbed me, He was like, "Come backstage," like, and I was like, "What the like?" I never met.
How you know me? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go backstage with them." Then I told him like, "Damn, the photographers were like, I mean, the security were tripping on me. They were like acting like assholes to me." And he fired on all like the security. Like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" Like, he next up, bro. Like, he the next skater up, like, and tripped on all the
What?
security. We went backstage with Iggy and him, and then we went to the Zoomies K100, the 100K party. He was like, "Come ride with me to this function,"
Bro,
and
what?
it was just me and him and Iggy in the whip.
Just you finessing trying to get the photo like you wanted a photographer has
Mhm,
led up to CARTI recognizing you
mhm,
from the edits.
mhm.
Wow.
And
See,
this happened multiple times. Like me and Elon, we snuck in to this. I forgot what the festival is. It's one of those festivals though. But we hopped over the fence backstage,
like a
and
Rolling
this was
Loud or
the first.
something?
It's a festival like that. Oh,
Okay.
it's called Day and Night.
The one in the field in 2016?
Day and Night. Me and Elon snuck into that. We caught a bus there. No, we didn't catch a. I forgot
Bro,
how we got
hold
there.
on. No,
I
that
remember
was that shit was out the way. How did y'all get all
it
the
was,
way over there?
it was out. I don't know. We figured it out. We caught like a bus somewhere and we got a
Bro,
ride.
I
This
remember when y'all got in. I remember
that's
when
what
y'all
I'm
got
saying.
in.
Bro, me and Elon snuck backstage, and this is the first time I met Uzi and them. Uzi literally stopped me and he was like, "You that kid that skates, bro? Like I'll with you, bro." Like, and I was fanned out like back then. You ask Elon, I was just like, "What the bro?" Uzi just came up to me, and then everything happened full circle. Like,
Yeah. To y'all working together on what was that hype beast? Like Uzi came in and like all these years
and,
later, you've actually
and that's like the hypebeast thing was like it happened like on accident
yeah.
too. Like Uzi wasn't supposed to be in that video. Like we like re met there. Like he didn't. I was like, "You don't remember me, bro?" I was that one kid with the afro that like that skated, and he was like, "What the fuck, bro?" Like now like he remembered me after that, and then after that he hit me up. He got my number. He DM'd me on Instagram,
Uh-huh.
and then he was just like, "Bro, like I fuck with you. I'm trying to skate like you, bro. Can you teach me how to skate?"
What?
I'm not gonna lie, Uzi's a real nigga, bro. Cause when my father passed away, like Uzi was one of the first people to reach out to me, like
Wow.
checking if I was good. Like,
Damn. Well, that's right. That's
yeah,
real
real one.
genuine. Everybody's always said that about him, that he's actually like a genuine person. Like any interview that you
Uh-huh.
watch, he's one of those people that nobody says has any type of weird energy. It almost seems like,
Mhm.
because he's another person trying to make the escape just like you are. It doesn't really come
Yep.
off that you are trying to make sure you never go back to where you're supposed to be in a way, like where the
Yeah.
environment's trying to take you. So, you this is a crazy life to lead of all these, and these are not when people are their favorite. Like nobody's feeling Uzi or Cardi. This is your generation of younger music. Like
Mhm.
everybody's like, oh, we don't like this mumble rap or these beats. These are just you. The younger youth is just like, bro, we love this. This is our stuff,
Oh yeah.
and you're backing and supporting them on big platforms, getting numbers and plays. Like, you could be a part of
Yeah,
their.
that's what I'm saying. This skate shit and the edit shit is really like what be helping a lot of these people, bro.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
that should be giving numbers like for all of that.
yeah, bro. So let's keep it kind of going on that energy of the people you kind of came across. You meet the Cardis, you meet the Uzis really early. Damn, you meet Cardi and Uzi really early, and then it like kind of pushes on to now. Aaron Preston was early, but now it's like YSL's, Javinci. Like you're doing all these crazy Chanel. Can you explain meeting any of these people? Like how did that life kind of fall in? I know it's like DMs, agencies, but how did
I
that
mean,
feel?
yeah, it's really my manager. Like I was me starting modeling. I was on this agency called IMG,
Okay.
and then I just like long story short, I just left IMG and I got with my manager and we just made a plan. Like I told him what I wanted to do, and we just started working on like doing what I wanted to do. I told him I didn't want to be one of these people on one of these agencies that want just a light skinned kid that knows how to skate. Like I
Yeah.
want people to be like, I want Lil Dre. Like I want Lil Dre to
You want to be in
be
demand
the
in a way. You want to be
yeah,
like,
I wanna
yo,
be my own person. I don't wanna be on a list of 1,000 light-skinned people or braids that knows how to skate. I want them to want me for who I am, so we made that happen, and then, yeah,
yeah,
that's how it went from there. Then I started working with bigger brands when I started just doing shit.
yeah. So doing all these runways and being over in Paris and stuff like that, you know, at these functions and parties, is it insane that people like, because even though Uzi and Carti, like Carti skated, Carti was a skater before when he was in Atlanta when he
I
was
was
younger. So and
mhm.
Uzi always
He's
kicked it with, yeah, Uzi always kicked it with those
I seen him
kids.
skating out there in LA once.
You said what?
I took CARTI out here skating at Sheldon.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he was skating hot as hell on 100 degrees wearing a mask, so nobody knew who he was.
Yeah, see, like that's what I'm saying. So it's like, oh, he still skates. So it's like these people are still in our world. How does it feel to like kind of go to Paris and now it's like huge artists, huge DJs, huge musicians have seen you. You've crossed over. They know you for your skating and your modeling and some of your music. Like that's like, okay, well, I have crossover. That
Mhm,
moment has to impact you as well, where you're like, whoa, okay, I'm in my circle and I matter to this
mhm,
new circle. You know, I'm not on that list. I'm in my
mhm.
own lane, you know?
Yep.
So those moments and those people, what are those conversations like?
It's crazy, bro. Cause I sometimes I really just be in, like, rooms that I never thought I would be in, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'm literally sometimes I'm in rooms with, like, people that I'm literally looking at on the screen, and then they're just right in front of me, and, like, I'm like, "What the fuck?" Like but sometimes it's I mean, most of the time, they don't know who I am, like,
Yeah.
to be honest, and now they're like, "Damn, what is he doing here? Like, what does he do?" Like, people when I like, that's how it is, like, I feel like everywhere I go, like, when I'm doing shit like that in fashion because I'm still not, like, a person that's high up there, like, I'm still
Yeah.
working my way to be up there, like, I wanna be up there. So when I'm in these rooms, like, these people really don't know who I am, like, I'm just
Dang.
a skater, like, I'm literally a skater, like, there, like, in some crazy ass room with all these famous ass actors and shit, but I'm just they fuck with me. I skate, bro. Like I'm gonna be a real nigga, bro. Like I'm never gonna like change. Like I'm gonna always be myself, no matter who's in front of me.
There
Like,
you go. You got to, because
mhm,
I'll call you again and I'll scream at you when you start to switch up.
mhm.
I'll get on you.
We gonna be switching up. Yeah.
But so now let's focus back on the skate part. You start to become one of the best skateboarders on earth out of
Thank
just nowhere. It feels like we're watching
you.
you skate normally and then people are making fun of your switch flip and then all of a sudden you're like, all right, I'm a switch flip every day for 4 months and now it goes super high in the air. What was it to make sure that even though you're goddamn that switch flip, what was it making sure that your skating stayed at a really high level even though you were getting blessed in all these other opportunities? What was like the goal to stay focused on skate? Like how, what was the mindset to be like, yo, I still got to make sure that this is on that level as well?
Bro, I feel like that just be happening by itself, to be
Okay.
honest.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I still like I'm still a skater, like at core, like I'm a skater. I'm not like nothing else.
Else.
Like
Yeah.
I'm not a rapper. I'm not a this bro. Like I'm a skater. I just like to do all this
Other
other
stuff.
stuff. But I don't know. Sometimes I don't be skating for 2 months, and then I'll be like better than I ever was.
Yeah. When you come back.
Like it'd be weird as hell. Like, but I do like what you're saying. I do want to be on like a higher level. Like now I'm at an age where like I want to like be the best I could at this shit. Like I want to drop as much shit as I can. I want to have thousands of parts online. Like when I look at my favorite skaters in the world, when you look at all these OGs, you type their name on YouTube, that it's their catalog, bro. Like they got so much shit on YouTube. If I type in P Rod,
Yeah.
he gonna have thousands of videos on YouTube. Like before I die, like I wanna have that many videos. Like I wanna leave my mark.
Yeah, there you go. Especially in the skate world, because like that's what you said. Like you're just a skater first, and you just have interest, and these other
Mhm.
interest. Oh, I'm in the background. I just see myself. Um, you know,
Yep.
yep. So
You was getting off that day.
I was trying to, you know, um, then all of a sudden it's like this company starts and they want to make sure that you have a board for it. What is it? What was the day of going pro for Max Allure like? You know, Carl had
It was
always
amazing.
he already guided you. He's already had your back. You've been friends with Elon forever. It's already like a family affair. But you've skated enough to this point to where they were like, "Hey, you deserve to be pro." And nobody had a debate about it. Everybody was like, "Yep, for sure. Dre's fine. You're good." You know, you had went through the whole Instagram only thing. Then you had a couple parts. You had real actual street footage. It was like, "Yep, he's insane. He's amazing. Do
Thank
it."
you.
You know, how did that moment feel like a level of did it feel like a level of completion or like a midway point? Turning
Like a
pro.
level of completion and a midway point, like, oh, like I gotta really go crazy now. Like this is like you everybody damn near has to go crazy after you turn pro. Like it's like just like a stamp, like it's a dream come true. It's what everybody wants. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like I'm just grateful that I had that opportunity to like
Okay.
turn pro for a company
Dre right
that
there,
I
boy.
love and with my family. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm happy that I'm not with the board company that's using me and like is finessing me. Like some companies don't really care about their
It,
riders. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy I get to build a foundation with people I fuck with and my favorite skaters.
yeah. Nah, that's actually dope because it's like all the homies are really on that company and things like that. It's all like it's a good feel. Do you remember the day of
I
going?
would.
Do you remember the day you went pro? Like what it was like?
Yeah, I do. I'm not gonna lie. I damn near kind of already knew. It,
So,
was a surprise, but to be honest, I kind of already
how you
knew.
know?
Cause, bro, I just knew already.
Like you were like, man, why
Cause
y'all want to go out to
niggas,
eat today? You was like, why y'all want to go out to eat
niggas,
today? What's
yeah.
what's going on with y'all?
You know, people can't keep a surprise, bro. You know it's gonna be like
Somebody
ruined
leaked. Oh,
somehow.
so somebody leaked. You had the
Not,
you had a Cardi
not
leak.
leaking, but like, you know, and like people be like, yeah, bro, like you know, it's like doing, I don't know, shit like that.
And he was like, okay, here it is. It's time to sit at this table now. You know, kind of bridging that gap between dealing with the whole you're this Instagram skater, you only do these edits, you skate at the park, to actually going to going pro and actually establishing yourself with your footage and people respecting it. How did that feel to get the love from the community? Like the hate that you were getting early on changed because it was like, nah, Dre really can do all. He can put that shit on. He could make a decent song at that time, you know, before you like really started to learn it. He can make a decent song and then he can actually go out and get real clips in the streets. What was the
I feel like that was that felt great.
yeah.
I feel like that's like a relief to me because I feel like that's one thing that actually like bugged me. That's one thing that like got on my nerves because I felt like people actually didn't respect me because like I got it. Not I got it easy. I just like I said, like I came in the game on a way that people don't really do. Off I came in the game off edits. Like when
Yeah.
people have to put in work in the streets to like get their name, I got my name a different way.
Yeah.
So then I had to really feel like I had to prove my point because like I feel like a lot of people was hating on me. So I was like, bro, I really skate, bro. Like I'm not one of these. Just I really do this.
Like I'm nice at this.
I,
Like stop playing.
like,
Yeah, like I'm really nice at this. You know, and
mhm,
it's actually dope to see that that's how you look at it. You know, I think that that's really impressive because everybody's dealing with mental health and dealing with hate, and it like knocks them down. You know, especially while you're
mhm.
climbing up, you're just like, yo, like I'm getting a good opportunity. What the hell? Because nobody's really in your shoes. You feel me? First
Yeah.
off,
Nobody, no,
they didn't go to the
nobody,
fitting.
nobody, nobody doesn't know nothing, bro.
Yeah,
Like I'm still dealing with shit till this day. Like after my dad passed away, I had to deal with a lot of more passings in my family, bro. Like
yeah,
I didn't skate for a long time. Like at
yeah.
one point, like sometimes I still don't want to skate, but it just nobody
Nobody
knows
knows.
what you go through
Yeah.
anyway. So
Yeah, you know that's you already know. you,
mhm.
you know I know. Anyways, but it's like it takes a level of maturity to kind of be like, yo, I gotta fulfill. Like I have to put these parts out. I have to travel. What was the travel on you like during those harder times? Like I gotta get on this plane for 9 hours from the crib to go over to London or Paris or New York. Was that a lot on you too, as even just as much as skating? Or was that like your kind of like your release to be like, or at least I'm out of here, you know?
I think at that time I wasn't really doing much traveling,
Okay.
but now, like, cause I was just, like I was saying, like when that happened to me, like I didn't want to skate. Like you could ask my homies, like I rather walk around and skate. Like I really just didn't want to skate at that time. Like I was in like a depressed ass mood.
Yeah.
But now, like when I'm like traveling around the world, like that shit just made me like a different person. Like now I'm happy to be alive. I take things more
You don't take it for
like
granted. You
serious.
take, yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm grateful for to be here. I'm grateful like for the little things now. So now when I'm like traveling like the world and shit, I'm just like damn, like this shit crazy.
There you go. Now,
Like I just came from Switzerland, like and that shit was like mind blowing to me.
you was in Switzerland doing, what was you doing over there?
Waiting
Skating? Okay. Got clips?
a Max video is
Oh,
gonna drop soon.
you working? Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yeah, sure. Where my sound effects at, man? Where my sound effects at, man? Yeah. Had to put some claps in
Man.
there for Lil Dre. Turbulence.
We need
W's in the chat for
man.
that part that's dropping. You feel me? We was over in Switzerland. What part? What part of
Wait,
Switzerland?
not a part, not a part.
Footage. My fault. Look,
I'm working on a part.
I did too much. That's on me.
Part on the way though.
Part on the way. We working on it.
Yeah.
So, Dre. In all honesty, to like kind of like hone in back on the music side of the stuff, are you mix mastering and producing, or are you just only?
I'm just making the music.
Okay.
I'm just rapping on it. But my homie Dane's Blood, he's a producer, and I be like, that's who I like record with all the time, and he's really talented and good
Okay.
at making beats. So I want to learn how to make beats too, but I just be like helping out. Like every time I probably like make a song, I'm helping out with the beat.
Okay.
And y'all probably don't know this, but like for the part I dropped, I literally helped bro with the beats for my part.
Wow, that's
Like
hard.
we made the beat and his girlfriend like sang on it.
Oh, that's hard. So
Uh-huh.
you curated. That's beast. There you go. That's not
Yep.
a lot of people are doing that. Some people are making.
And then when I dropped the shoe, I helped with the beat on that too. We literally made the beat in the stew.
Did you do a guitar thing recently? Like you played the guitar on something?
I wish I could play the guitar.
Oh, okay. All right.
He plays the guitar.
Okay, but you told him how you wanted it to sound or something? Ah, okay.
Yeah.
That's hard. So there you
Yep.
go. There you go. There's
Go
the
past
new.
that, man. We almost sold out, man. Go make that happen.
Yeah, get your money, man. Yeah, get your money.
Yeah.
Yeah, get your money.
Type.
You know. So, has there ever been like a feature that was about to happen that didn't?
Not really.
Nah. Nobody like kind of DM like, hey, let's get in. He was like, oh shit, they want to lock in, and then just like kind of fell through.
That's what I'm kind of like working on right now because
Okay.
I got hella. I'm actually like bad at dropping my music. Like that's what I'm trying to work on because I have hella songs. Like I literally have like 100 songs that is not out.
Jeez, bro.
Like, but it's just I just haven't dropped them. I'm just like slow with it.
Okay. Well, I mean, a lot of
Like,
people do load up. So.
I'm just trying to figure it out. I'm gonna start just dropping.
Yeah. All right. Well, what are you on right now? Are you doing? Do you do the Apple Music thing? Or are you like SoundCloud? Where you at?
All of it, all platforms.
Okay, cool. There you go. Well, I'll make sure y'all got to make sure y'all check that out. Dre. Now I want to ask you this: who is on your Mount Rushmore of skateboarding, sir? Top 4 all time.
My man. I'm gonna say Tiago, just cause I don't know. I like his skating. He inspires me. Cause his skating is like strong. Like I don't know. It's like his skating is powerful.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Marcos Montoya.
There you go. That's bro.
That's my brother. And he got swag.
Mm-hmm.
And he got style. I'm gonna say Carl Watson.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I wouldn't be where I'm at if it wasn't for him.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? One last person. I don't know, man.
Ah, you gotta get one. We got one more. Just one. Who is it?
Damn, bro. Gary Rogers.
Ah, I made it. I made it.
Gary Rogers.
Never
Gary
would have made it. Said I never would have made it. All right. Thank you for putting me in that top
We
five.
need a picture of that right there, huh?
What you mean?
Somebody got Photoshop that.
That's Photoshop. That's me. That's me 4 times. Yeah, I made it on the list, D. So now I want to ask you this. Do you have a favorite XGames moment of all time?
I don't know if I really watch the XGames like that.
God damn it.
If I'm being honest.
Hey, you being real. See, this is what I'm telling y'all, people. Everything has been real. I didn't force him to say that. He said it on his own. I just asked him, Mondo, if he had a top 4 and I was on the 4. I didn't force him to say that. Okay?
I don't really watch like contests like that.
There you go. Hey, not everybody
And
does.
I don't really do them. Also.
Does anyone else remember that joke about Carl Watson being born from? Oh no, nobody remembers that. Shout out to that. He said it's all Jake Brown. It's Jake Brown. We all know it. No, it's not. That's not his favorite moment.
What's that? You reading the Twitch chat?
Yeah, I'm reading Twitch chat. But yeah, so now this is what I'm gonna do for you, Dre. Is I know you rap, but you don't have to. It would just be nice if you did. I do 1,000,000 bars. Some of mine are on fire. Some of mine is ass, but I don't care.
You want to rap?
I'm about to right now.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. All right, chat. Can y'all hear the beat, chat? Because Drake can't hear it, so I'm about to just flow anyway. Hey, I said it's Grind Unwind 48. I'm with Lil Dre. Yeah, he a great. He do fashion, rap, then skate. But he said he gonna make his way. He paved his way. He was at SOMA. Then he had to go up, bruh. Wanna be what? Wanna be what? All in that kind of I'm gonna suffer enough. Stick it ooh. Not enough.
Nah.
I was going up. Yeah.
I can't sit down here. I'm gonna say something I don't want to say, bro.
Yeah, you good. Don't even trip. It's just me. I'm gonna do it. But if you can't even hear the beat. Dre. 1,000,000 bars, no cars, superstars.
You going far. We in Mars. You do what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No guitar. Yeah.
I wanna play the guitar. Hey, play the tune. Hey, I was in the streets, didn't wanna be gone. I went to the park. Hey, I skated less dark. Hey, the weed don't spark. Hey, the gun don't spark. Yeah. Hey, shout out Carl Watson. Hey, shout out Miss Allure. Hey, shout out to my girl. Hey, the one I adore. Hey, wearing Dior. Hey, I wear that Chanel. Hey, I'm all in the Swiss at the hotel. All right, yo, Dre, you start geeking. Dre, yo.
Yep.
He said, look, you always find a pocket for a I do, bro. Rapping is crazy. That's why I quit. I don't want to do it. I'm going to let Dre do it. He going to be better than me. But, yo, this is Grind Unwind, episode 48. Dre, I want to say thank you. I'm going to leave with some kind words. You know, I've known you I've known you since before a lot of this stuff. I've just, you know what I'm saying? So I'm really proud to sit here and see you and the man you became. Like, bro, I'm telling you from a really young age, you always made sure you were trying to do as right as you could by your mother and your family. And I know that your pops has the biggest smile on his face, you know, and everybody around us, bro, we love you to death, and we cannot wait to watch where it's about to go for you too, because shout out to Dre, bro. DeAndre Thebpanya! Huh?
I said shout out to you, man.
I ain't do nothing. I ain't do nothing.
Yeah, you did, man. You an entrepreneur, man. You paving the way.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you.
I'm trying to be like you. I actually need your help because I'm trying to make a grip tape company like you.
Okay, for sure. Yeah. Hell
I'm
yeah.
not gonna,
Yo, can I tell you my biggest regret in life? When you turned 14, you hit me. And you said, yo, Gary, can I get a box of black gold? And I said, please get her 13. And you was like, and I was like, can I get and he was like, can I get a box? And I was like, oh yeah. No, I told you, I was like, I got you. I just want you to drop some street clips so I can put you on. And you was like, oh, okay. Then you came out with the footage and I didn't have none. Oh, and I'm gonna help you start one. I'm gonna help you start a company, and we gonna battle like Drake and Kendrick. But I hope you don't. I hope you don't drop it. They not like us on me. I hope I win. I want to win.
It's not gonna be a competition, bro.
I know, bro. I'm joking. I'm kidding.
We gonna collab, bro.
We gonna work together. Exactly. We gonna change the game. We gonna make the first double grip.
We gonna make some shit together, man.
Yeah.
You know me?
Yeah. I need help. I need help.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta help me, bro. I'm out here for my ass, dog. Trying to make. I gotta be like you. All right.
You
know what I'm saying? But yeah. All right, Dre. We appreciate you. You know, until next time, this is Grind Unwind, episode 48. Everybody, peace. Stay up. Be safe.